So this is where Dr. Pershing is given his talk. Which, okay, weird that he's given a talk. But yeah, then I was noticing some Republic corruption. Ready?
Hello, Doctor. You work with a government that appreciates your contribution, no?
Of course, I'm very lucky.
And we're lucky to have you, Dr. Pershing.
How are you finding the city? Comfortable, I hope.
Yes, though anything would be comfortable compared to the Outer Rim.
The Outer Rim, I can't imagine. You know, I was almost drafted. Imagine me serving.
Oh, darling, that was the Empire.
Empire, Rebels, New Republic, I can't keep track. That's why I should just keep my mouth shut.
We try not to get involved.
You're just so brave. So glad you're working for us now.
So this Imperial scientist doing morally questionable things. The people on Coruscant, it's okay.
Whatever. Doesn't affect my land. Whatever.
So here's a problem I have with this moral ambiguity here. I love this in Star Wars, the moral ambiguity, because the Republic is great, idealistically, but eventually it falls into moral decay, slavery, exploitation of workers, income inequality, and that causes, I think, a cycle into authoritarianism that is the Empire that brings and crushes the corruption with an authoritarian rule, which then that becomes corrupt, which brings back the Republic, and it's the end of the cycle. The reason I don't like it here is because it's too soon. The Republic just won. These guys should be more idealistic at this point. Right? I don't know if they go instantly into corrupt mode, right? If that's the case, a republic wouldn't last very long. Because if it goes instantly into corrupt mode, I feel like if for this cycle that I've built up in my head to last a long time, there needs to be a long period of non-corruption that eventually falls to decay. That's why I don't like it. What do you think?
I thought it was like the affluent people in the core worlds, they don't really care who's ruling them because they're going to have a good life anyway. So like who's in charge? I don't care. Yeah. And they're like, we're glad to have you doing morally ambiguous stuff for us now. Like they don't really care. Like there's just all the political stuff doesn't matter. I'm rich, bitch, whatever.
I like that in terms of normal society. But in the Star Wars society, the Republic is not going to last long at all. It doesn't even get its ideal run, you know.
That's right, because the outer worlds are still getting trashed on. So someone from there is going to rise up and be like, "This was not cool. I don't like it," and then you get a new emperor eventually.
Right. So this is like the Republic is lost already.
Yeah.
So
they needed to purge all these people. They needed to like swap the outer world planet people for the in-world people and mix it up.
But that's what the Empire does. They'll come in with that authoritarianism and kick these people out of their positions of power. Only the Empire can do that. So we were just asking for Empire already. The Republic's not going to last.
Yeah, maybe it's not going to last. They're doing some sketchy stuff already.
I remember in the Old Republic game from like 3,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, you go to Coruscant and there's slavery and they're exploiting robots and laborers and stuff. But it's like the Republic has been around for hundreds of years at that point. So it's like, okay, the decay has started. So that's why people like the Empire. But here, we're already in the decay stage. So we're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, we could see the Star Wars universe flip real quick.
Yeah, flip real quick.
Interesting.
That
I
would
wonder
be
if
ironic,
Bo-Katan comes in. Bo-Katan comes in. She's the new empress.
But the more you use authoritarianism like that, the more that's imperial and dark side. Light side's about consensus and idealism. The more you come in with a heavy hand, that's authoritarianism. That's imperial. That's dark side. So
Dark side,
Luke
then.
Skywalker and Leia and Han Solo and what's the squid guy's name?
Squidward.
Admiral Akbar. And the whole leadership team, they're failing. They're failing.
They failed. They lost it. They were warriors, not politicians.
Oh well.
Not politicians. They were warriors. They were not rulers. They need people to to come in and govern.
They've already lost. It's crazy.
Already lost.
Oh, that's the Clippy. Yeah. So this is why I said during the review I don't like the corruption already, because it's too soon. I want my Luke Skywalker idealistic republic to last for a while, but it's already over.
It's at least too soon to be that on the surface. Like if there's some type of Section 34 buried somewhere, like okay. But like for this to be so open, yeah, they're having problems.
Right. Yeah.
But they cover it with like glitz and glamour, and it's pretty. Like there's rot.
But the Empire had glitz and glamour, right?
For the Empire people, yeah, it's the same thing. If you were in the Empire, or if you were part of the structure, you lived glitz and glamour. Like they're
I guess they didn't have. Yeah. I guess they weren't austere enough in the Empire to get rid of these people.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm unhappy now.
That's all right. It's a fun episode. keep going.